So followers of the channel will recall that we run a rotational system here in our small holding, whereby we have a couple of flocks of chickens that follow the sheep around the fields, fertilise the fields, and also clean up after the sheep, and generally improve the condition of the soil and keep it healthy. We've got two systems here. We've got a system whereby we have an electric fence with a chicken tractor, which is basically a portable chicken coop, and that's these guys. There's the tractor. I built a shelter for them there, and they live here in this electrified pen. So that's one system we've got, but I wanted to try something else. I wanted to come up with a system that meant I could perhaps put the sheep in the same field as the chickens at the same time. It's difficult to put them in with the first group of chickens you saw then. The electric fence is constantly, as you'd imagine, electrified, and I wouldn't really trust the sheep not to try and get through it, or to touch it, or to get tangled up in it. So I wanted to come up with another system, so I've come up with this. So this is a 4 metre by 3 metre cage. You've got another video on how to make it. It's electrified. It's got an electric wire running all the way around the bottom. And again, it's got a chicken tractor inside, a movable chicken coop. At the moment, I've got some Ixworth chicks in here. See if we can see them. There's one. And we've had a few questions. We've had a few questions from people that have said, how easy are they to move? How long does it take? How many people does it take to move them? So I'm now going to move this cage with the chicks in it, and we'll see how long it takes, and we'll see how easy it is to do. We've got another video as well of us moving the electric fence chickens this morning, and we'll compare the two, and hopefully this will work. I haven't moved this one before, so we'll see how it goes. So this is us early this morning. Helen's in her pyjamas. She's asked me to tell you that. This is us moving the first lot of tractor chickens from the electric fence. So this is us moving them. That's then moved, and that took all in all about an hour really. By the time you disconnect the fence, move it, move the tractor, move the shelter, peg it down, ensure it's tight, and then importantly, very importantly, streaming all the way around the bottom, which is a two-person job, to ensure that the voltage is good. Yeah, it took about an hour, so an hour every week is what we're looking at there. I'm just going to check the voltage now. Got about 6,000 volts there, so it could be better, but what I'll do is I'll go and make sure that there's nothing touching the grass there, and I'm confident I could get 10,000 volts for this again, just with a little bit more time. So that's that system moved. Now let's go and move the other system, and we'll see how long that takes. So that's then moved. Took two of us, what, 5 minutes. We only had to move it one kind of cage lengths away from the original position, because we're going to spend the next, I don't know, few weeks in this field. But what it means is that we can now, if we want to, we can put the sheep in the same field as these, and we're good to go. So I've now just got to put the electric wire around the bottom of the fence again, attach the energizer here. That'll take me 5 minutes. So all in all, it's probably taken two of us 15 minutes to move the cage and to move the tractor to fresh pasture. These guys are certainly appreciative of it. So all in all, apart from the weather, I'm pretty pleased with that. It took two of us, what, less than 2 minutes to move it. It took another 2 minutes just to disconnect the electrical wire and the energizer, and it's going to take me maybe 5 minutes to put it back in again. So the whole move of that cage system took less than 10 minutes. And I think the beauty of that is that if you haven't got much ground, you've just got maybe even a large garden, that's probably the way forward. Get a fence, get a movable chicken coop, and move the two around on a regular basis. And I think it's going to work. We're still going to keep the other system with the chickens inside the electric fence, but this is an alternative I quite like. And we've now compared the two, and each one has its pros and cons. So give it a go. Get the cage, get the movable tractor, and let me know how you get on.